Hey y'all, I hope that you're having a great day. So I just wanted to come on today and make a video for you guys and just kind of share some of my 31 frequently asked questions about joining and the business opportunity. So I know that it's a lot to think of, and some of you may not have even thought about the 31 opportunity until I've mentioned it before in some of my videos, and you're like, wow. So maybe have sparked a little interest, or maybe this is the first time you're hearing about the 31 opportunity and you just want to learn more. So I always like to share at the very beginning of all of my parties where the name 31 comes from, because a lot of people don't know that. So with 31, our name actually comes from Proverbs 31 in the Bible, where it talks about the virtuous woman and how she's worthy of honor and praise, and how her price is far above rubies. She enriches the life of her husband, her children, her family, and her community. And so with 31, it is our mission to celebrate, encourage, and reward women of all walks of life. I always like to share that in my parties, because a lot of people don't realize that we are a faith-based company. So I think that is so awesome, and it was one of those when I learned that about 31, I was like, okay, sign me up. So a little bit about my backstory with 31. I actually joined 31 in July of 2013. One of my good friends had signed up to be a consultant with 31 a few months prior, and I was just like, okay, what is she selling? And then I wanted to get my mom a personalized bag, and I had got me a large utility tote from another party, and then my friend started selling it, and so I was like, okay, like I want to do a party for her. So I did a catalog party for her, which means I just passed around our catalog, her catalog, and I passed it around to my coworkers, to my family, to my church family, and I had over $1,000 in catalog orders to turn into my friend who was the consultant. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe, like, everybody was wanting to order. They loved it all so much, and I was so new to 31. I'm like, this is great. So I thought, wow, she just made $250 off my party. And I got all the orders together and did everything. I'm like, okay, I can totally do what she's doing. I can totally do that. If it's just passing around catalogs and doing things like that, I can do that. So I talked to her about 31. I was like, well, how do I do this? And she started talking to me about how she joined, and then she told me that 31 was a faith-based company, and the name came from Proverbs 31 in the Bible. And I was like, oh my gosh, sign me up right now. So I didn't sign up right then, but I came home and I talked to my husband about it, and he was just like, go for it. He's so supportive. He's always like, go for it. And I'm the one that's reserved and held back. So we talked about it, we prayed about it, and we decided for us to do that. So the reason I joined, and that's what I want you guys to think about, is your why. Why would you join? What is your why? That is what drives you in this business. If you don't have a strong why, then you're just kind of here doing things. But like, if you have something that is driving you, then that makes all the difference in the world. So my why was to take my little boy to Disney World. He was 3 at the time that I had joined, and we wanted to take him to Disney World. And I know if you guys have looked into Disney, like, it's really expensive, and we couldn't afford to take him to Disney World. We could have taken the money out of our savings account, but it would like depleted our savings account. So I thought, you know what, if I can make my $99 back, that would be great. But if I can make enough money to take my son to Disney World, that's what I want to do. So that is what we did. That is what I worked for. So when I joined, I had like 3 or 4 people that already said they would host parties for me. So I had parties right out the get-go. I knew that I was going to host my own party, my own launch party, but I still had friends and family that wanted to do a party for me too. So I highly suggest kind of filling out your friends and seeing if they would host a party for you to help you get started. Anyways, so I started partying. I was partying, and every bit of my commission I was putting in a savings account. I did not even touch it. I was just putting it away. And so I had my first party in August. Like I said, I joined in July, had my first party in August. And so from August to March, I was just partying, putting every bit of that commission away. Well, at the end of March, I had enough to pay for our Disney trip in full before any Disney discounts. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. So I was able to do that, and I was like, okay, this is so awesome. A goal achieved by doing something that was so fun. So as I was partying those few months, well, I was sharing the opportunity, and people were like, I want to do what you're doing. and they were interested in becoming a consultant. So I had ladies start joining my team. Then I promoted to a director a year after I joined. So in July of 2014, I promoted to a director. So I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so great. I just still cannot believe it. It's still to this day, it just gets me teary-eyed to think about where I started from and then where I'm at now with 31. So as of October of 2018, 31 is my full-time job now. It is my job to share the 31 Proverbs mission. So Proverbs 31 mission. And it's still like, when I think about it, it just blows me away that I get to do something that I love and have fun doing it. So now I'm my own boss. I make my own schedule, and it is such a relief and a burden to know that I'm not reporting to someone else. Now, I was reporting to somebody else, for several years, but what I'm getting at with this is, if you have a strong why and you work for it every day, it's attainable. So little, small steps make a big impact over time. So that's why I want you guys to think about what your why would be. What's going to drive you? Have a goal. Definitely set a goal. And I have a quote that I actually have printed out, and it hangs right here on the top of my desk. And I look at this almost every day. It says, a dream written down with a date becomes a goal. A goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. A plan backed by action becomes reality. Okay, so just let that sink in a little bit. A dream written down with a date becomes a goal. A goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. A plan backed by action becomes reality. Okay, so your dreams are possible. So think about what your goals are and what your wishes are, because sometimes those are two different things. We have a goal and then we have something that we wish for. They can be the same, but they can be different too. So definitely think about that. Maybe even write them down, put them in a vision board, vision board, and print it out. Put it on your refrigerator so you can see that every day, and you can see, okay, I'm going to work towards that. I want to achieve that. And that's what's so great about 31 is it just gives you a platform to do what you want to do. So whether you want to make extra money, like me, whether you may want to go somewhere and need money to do that, or maybe you just need some girl time. And two, like with me, that was something that I was missing, that I didn't even know that I was missing until 31. I have some of my very best friends that I have met through 31, and it just floors me to think that I would have never met them if it hadn't have been for 31. Literally, we talk every day, and I've met so many amazing women just at my parties, and through my VIP group, even through my YouTube channel. It just floors me, the friends that I have made. And this 31, when I think about 31, I think about now. I don't necessarily think about money like I did before. Now I think about my 31 sisters. It just amazes me, and I get teary-eyed when I think about it, because this business has just done so much for me, and I love being able to share that with other people, share that 31 our Proverbs 31 mission, and help other ladies achieve their goals. Okay, so think about that, and I want to share with you guys our kit options. So I'm going to link above the video that I did sharing all the products, but right now we have 3 different enrollment options with 31, and each kit, they're 3 different, not levels, but they're 3 different prices. So they go from $59 to $99 to $179, and each kit will build on the first kit. Okay, so this is the first kit here. This is called the best sellers kit. So you're going to get all of our top selling products in each of these kits, which is so awesome. So we are setting you up for success from the very beginning with 31. So that Benjamin's wallet, the large utility tote, the zip top organizing utility tote, those are 1, 2, and 3 of our top products. Okay, and with each 3 of these kits that we have, now you get to choose your own prints for all of them at no extra cost. Okay, so before we had, if you wanted to customize your kit, it was an additional cost. Now it's no extra cost. So you get to personalize your own kit. And then the items that do get personalized in each enrollment kit, you get to choose that personalization, whatever you'd like for it to be. That's really awesome. And then each one of these kits are going to come with business supplies. So you'll get catalogs, order forms, everything that you need to get started plus the products. And what I love about these products is that when you have these products in your hand, not only are you ready to party, but you can be your own walking billboard, which means you can wear this around town tote and somebody's going to stop you and say, "Where'd you get that? I love that tote." And you can say, "Oh, it's 31. Have you ever heard of 31? Well, I'm a consultant. Here's my information." Or, "Can I get your information? So I'd love to add you to my VIP group on Facebook." It's just that you can be a walking billboard. Plus, you get all these products, these amazing products. Okay, so the second kit option is our signature. So the first one was the $59 kit. That was the best sellers kit. This is building on that kit, the first kit. And this one is called the Signature Fan Faves Kit. So you are adding on several different products here onto this kit. So this kit is $99. It has over $400 worth of products and business supplies in this kit. Like I said, top selling items. You're adding that around town tote into this one, the Fresh Market thermal, the tiny utility tote. You guys, these are best sellers all day, every day. Okay, and then the third kit option is the Big Mama. Like, this is the one that I would want, okay? This is called the Ultimate Goal Getter Kit. So this is our $179 kit, and look at all of these amazing products. This has almost over $900 worth of products in here. So even some of the brand new, the Window Shopper LTD, oh my gosh. And this new product, lots of new fall prints as well. So these kit options definitely help you get started. They get those products in your hand. So whether you're partying online or you're partying in person, you have these products to show, which is so nice, and to carry around and be super stylish. Okay, so lots of questions that I get is, how much money do you make? So as a starting 31 consultant, you make 25% of what you sell, which is so awesome. So, and then we call that personal volume or sales. And then, if you promote up to the next level, which is the senior consultant, which means you have 2 qualified consultants under you, then you make a small percentage off of those ladies under you. And then the next level up is the director level. Sorry, excuse me. I'm getting, my throat's getting dry from talking. The next level up is a director. And so at that director level into leadership with 31, then you earn a 10% personal sales bonus when you meet all your monthly requirements. And we can talk about that later if you're interested in that. But just know, when you're starting out, you make 25% commission. And if you're interested in leadership and moving up, then you can earn a 10% bonus each month. So that'd be a 35% commission each month. And that really does add up when you are partying. Trust me, I know. Okay, and so another question that I get very often is, how much is it to stay active? So to stay active with 31, you just have to have $200 in personal volume or sales every rolling 3 months. Okay, so say in August you submit $50. In September you submit $50. Well, in October you would need to submit $100 to make it to that $200 level to remain active for November. Okay, so that's not hard at all. And really, like a party is considered, or like a qualifying party is considered to a $200 in orders, and you've got a party. So if you did a party, every month, then you would never go inactive. And one thing that I love to share with my consultants on my team is doing a gift club. I start them twice a year. It's a 6-month club with 6 ladies. For 5 months, they place a $35 order. And then one of the months they get to be the hostess. And so you can do one club, like I have 8 clubs going. So you will never go inactive, and you will stay consistent in your business. So that is something to think about as well. There's lots of ways to skin a cat, you guys. So whether you're in it for just to do parties, whether you want to be consistent, whether you want to do whatever you want to do, there are so many options with 31. Okay. We have a consultant discount of 25%. So you can get anything that you want anytime at a 25% discount. But for me personally, I like to place my orders on parties. So I get that so it counts towards my personal volume each month. Plus I get that 25% back in my commission. Plus, if I place my order on a party link, then I earn hostess rewards. So that I like that option better, but you always have that 25% discount option. And then other ways that we can get our hands on products is, like I said, by hosting our own parties. So gathering some orders from your friends and your family, sharing your link, and you earn hostess rewards on that link. So you can get products in your hand that way. So you can earn commission and you can earn those hostess rewards. We also have a program for our new consultants called AMP Jumpstart. Okay, so what this is you can jumpstart your business. So you can earn products from the very get-go with 31. All right, so if you submit $500 in your first 30 days, then you're going to earn our, what we call our AMP, like kind of like AMP level 1. So you're going to earn an around-the-clock thermal right here for free for just submitting $500 in your first 30 days. Okay. And then in your first 90 days, if you submit $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, or $4,000 in your first 90 days, then you can earn different levels. So at that $1,000 level here, you're going to earn this is new. This is called the All Packed Mini Duffel. At the $2,000 level, you're going to earn the new modern tote. Right there. At the $3,000 level, you can earn the High Street backpack. And then at the $4,000 level, you can earn the Wheels to Wander rolling duffel, which is a hostess gift. So if you missed that $500 level in your first 30 days, you can still earn these levels in your first 90 days. So that's something to think about. With me, we had a program when I started called Start Swell, and you bet it was like 4 different levels for 4 different months. And you better believe I'm a carrot chaser. You dangle something in front of me, and I am going for it. And so I earned all 4 of my Start Swell levels. So I would love to help you earn all of these levels as well to get you started, because when you start off strong with 31, you continue to build on that. So that's why I think it is such a great idea to fill out your friends and your family. Get them to say, oh yeah, I'd host a party for you. And you can start off strong from the very get-go. And what I love too about 31 is you can work your business as little or as much as you want to. When I first started out, I was just doing like 2 parties a month, here and there. And, but the more my business grew, the more I started working. And now I work my business every day. But it's whatever you want it to do. If you want it to be just to make a little extra money, that's okay. If you want it to be your full-time job and you are going for it, you can do that. That's what's great about this. We do have a website fee. So we have what we call, you'll always have access as an active consultant to our consultant website, which we call 31today.com. That is our consultant website. But you have the option to have a customer facing website. So like that's where your customers will go to go shopping on your website or share a party link or anything like that. That customer facing website is $16.95 a month. And I write that off on my taxes, and you're able to do that as well. And then there's all different kinds of ways to party. So whether you want to party online, in person, whether you just want to do fundraisers, there are so many ways to party. So I hope, and let me just show you. This is the front of our new fall catalog that is starting September 1st of 2020. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little sneak peek of that. So anyways, I hope this has answered some of your questions that you may have that you haven't asked yet, or maybe you're like, oh, I didn't think about that, but thanks for answering that. I hope that was very helpful for you. Now, if you would like to join 31 and you don't have a consultant that you're working with, I would love to chat with you about the 31 opportunity, answer any questions that you may have, and I would love to be your sponsor. So I'm going to link below all of my information. So if you want to reach out to me on Facebook, that's where I do most of my, business and chatting with people. So I'll link below my VIP group. You can request to join my VIP group on Facebook. I'll ask you 2 different questions, answer those, and you can type in, hey, I saw your video and I want to chat with you. I'm going to send you a private message. So make sure that you check that message request folder or your spam folder, because that's where it's going to go, because we're not friends yet on Facebook. So definitely check that folder. and we'll talk about the 31 opportunity. We can chat about what kit you'd like and how to get you off to a great start, because that's what I want to do. I want to help you achieve your goals with 31. And so yeah, that's what I wanted to chat about today. I hope it was helpful. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, so you don't miss any of my product videos. All right, and then share this video with your friends and your family. Maybe you may not be interested, but you know someone who is. Someone who could benefit from this. Definitely pass them my way, send them my way, and I would love to chat with them and see how I can help them. All right, I hope you guys have a great day. See y'all soon. Bye.